Good day, everybody. This is Gabriel Shaheen, Certified Financial Planner, Principal of Falcon Wealth Planning. Today, I want to go over a market update of everything that's going on with the invasion/attacks with Russia and Ukraine. These are tragic events that are currently happening. War is never pleasant. This affects millions psychologically, emotionally, financially. I want to fixate on the financial impacts that this has. I wanted to go over some reports that could be very helpful to you to just understand where we currently are. I'll be attaching this into our newsletter that is on the bottom of this email. Taking a look, just historical, past 3 years has been absolutely fantastic for the US stock markets. So you could see these past 3 years have really outperformed historically, with these 3 years having a return of over 26%, where historical return on the markets is over 10%. This is the 8th best returns that the markets have ever seen since 1926. So this is extremely relevant when you look at your globally diversified portfolios and why we took profits from your portfolios last year, when a lot of you were really not happy that we were doing that, putting them into bonds in a rising interest rate environment. This is why we do it. We have no idea what the future looks like. So taking advantage of appreciation in a period of time where it significantly outperformed what it has historically done is vital. Taking a look also what's happened recently this year, let alone in January, where it doesn't really matter what goes on. We could argue that the next 11 months historically does a lot better than it does when it loses money in the month of January. So we can't look at the short term. We still have the rest of the year to go, and we know what the triggering effects are. Taking a look also at the worst days of the market, if you look at the next 1 year return, historically, it does fantastic. You can look at this from Black Monday, the Gulf War, to the COVID crash of March of 2020. This is why we tell people to not overreact, to stay the course, to be disciplined. And this is where we come in, to execute on that discipline approach. You can see we follow the Warren Buffett approach. When those are fearful, be greedy. And that's what's happening right now. We're going to be taking advantage of these market drops and volatility. When those are greedy, be fearful. And this is why we take our gains off the table when markets are appreciating. You also want to understand that you're not taking nearly as much risk as the stock market. You could take a look at the globally diversified portfolio has had relatively the same returns over time, even though there was a period, a 10-year plus period of underperformance. Why? Because you're not taking as much risk as the portfolio, as the markets. So this is extremely vital. Less volatility is important. And you can take a look at that when we go over this quite often. You lose 50% in a portfolio, you can't make 50% to get your money back. You have to make 100% to get your money back. Versus if you lose 10%, all you need is 11% return to get your money back. Sometimes the best way to make money is just don't lose it. And there are a lot of things going on with still record levels of increased cash, which is important because there could be infusions in the market as there are availability for purchasing at a low, and also taking a look at interest rates and so on, which is not always a bad thing when interest rates and inflation goes up. Being properly managed is important, and we are on top of this. So we want to assure you that everything that's going on in the world, we are on top of, we're aware of, and staying disciplined on the course is crucial for a successful financial future. We thank you for your trust. If you have any questions, please reach out to ourselves, the advisors, and please know we'll be reaching out for other strategies available to you, such as tax loss harvesting, Roth conversions, and required minimum distributions could be great opportunities right now to take it while the market's low, to allow this rebound to happen outside of the retirement accounts, much more tax beneficial. We look forward to serving you. Thank you for your time.